Panthers!
Welcome back to this week's show.
I'm Elena.
And I'm Emily.
Paws52 is looking for a student who loves basketball and can announce live stream games right from our gym.
Do you have what it takes to become a Paws52 sports voice for live streaming? If so, send us an email and tell us why you'd be a good sports announcer for live events at jacksolz2@myscps.us.
The Joy Club needs you.
Are you creative? Do you want to contribute to a great project? We're looking for your inspiration.
The Joy Club is planning to paint a mural and/or quotes in a restroom of the school. The art and/or graphics will be painted by LCMS students. The hope is to bring a little joy and inspiration to students when needed.
Between now and Friday, March 4th, please submit ideas of drawings and/or quotes that inspire you.
Scan this QR code to submit your ideas.
We meet every other Tuesday. Our next meeting is March 8th after school. All are welcome.
Beginning yesterday was the band, solo, and ensemble.
The 26th is the SCPS District Volleyball Tournament.
In volleyball action yesterday, the varsity girls became the district champions with an undefeated season. The junior varsity boys pulled out a win while the varsity boys were defeated.
Now let's get into the show.
So my topic for science fair correlated around the aspect of stability in relation to weight distribution in moving vehicles. I chose this topic because my dad, he was purchasing a truck back in June, and then I saw that he was just researching these trailers and their aspects online, and then I thought maybe it'd be a good science fair idea for 8th grade. Well, I only started working on my trifold board during Thanksgiving break because I spent most of it doing other stuff such as the research plan and that kind of stuff, but I primarily did it over Thanksgiving break, and once I got into counting competition I added on to it. I mean, my favorite part would probably be getting to talk to the judges and stuff and just thoroughly explain my project, and also seeing all of the other display boards in my competition. I mean, it was kind of crazy, I guess, but it's cool that I'm going to state. I'm going to be missing school a bit, so that's kind of, but it's alright. It was nice learning that I won, actually. For states is obviously to win, see how far I can get, and possibly earn monetary awards and that kind of stuff. But I do hope that there might be a possibility I could go to nationals, or at least just earn a place within state competitions.
welcome back to another episode of Sports. This week in our school sports, the varsity girls volleyball team are the district champions. The JV boys also won their game. Now, here's some information about basketball.
It's basketball season, so if you're curious about basketball, listen up. All grades girls basketball tryouts are February 28th from 4 to 5:30 and March 1st, 7:30 to 9 a.m. Our JV girls coach is Miss Braun, and our practices are Mondays and Tuesdays from 7:30 to 9 a.m. and Fridays 4 to 5:30 p.m. Our girls varsity coach is Coach Thompson, and our practices are Mondays and Fridays from 4 to 5:30 p.m. and Thursdays 7:30 to 9 a.m. Sixth grade boys basketball tryouts are on Friday, March 4th, 7:30 to 9 a.m. and callbacks are Tuesday, March 8th from 4 to 6 p.m. Seventh grade boys basketball tryouts are Tuesday, March 1st from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Callbacks are Tuesday, March 8th, 4 to 6 p.m. Eighth grade boys basketball tryouts are Thursday, March 3rd, 4 to 5:30 p.m. Callbacks are Tuesday, March 8th from 4 to 6 p.m. Boys JV and varsity coaches are Coach Stone leading varsity, Coach Bond leading JV, and practices are Tuesday 4 to 5:30 p.m., Thursdays 4 to 5:30 p.m., and Fridays 7:30 to 9 a.m.
The Winter Olympics are officially over. Here are the winners. Norway is in first place, Germany is in second place, China is in third place, the US is in fourth place, and Sweden is in fifth place. The Pantherettes dance team will be competing on March 5th. If you see any of the members in the hall, wish them good luck. That's all for sports this week.
Came This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I won't give it up. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. And I know it's enough. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. And I won't give it up. No, this is what we came here for. We came here for love. And I want you to reach out. Came here for love. For someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. Oh, and I want you to reach out. I came here for love. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman, no time to talk. Music loud, women won't. I've been kicked around since I was born, and now it's alright, it's okay. And you may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on me. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Spider-Man No Way Home was the biggest movie of 2021, and we want to know who your favorite Spider-Man actor is.
My favorite Spider-Man dude is Tobey Maguire. My favorite actor is Tom Holland.
My favorite Spider-Man actor is Andrew Garfield.
My favorite Spider-Man actor is Jake Basilin.
So out of the 3 Spider-Man actors, I think Tom Holland's the best because, I mean, that's really the only ones I've seen. Plus, I really enjoy Marvel and just the action scenes and stuff. He's a really good actor too, so that's my favorite.
Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. He has the best hair.
My favorite Spider-Man actor is Andrew Garfield.
I think Tobey Maguire is by far the best Spider-Man.
Probably Tobey Maguire because he's the best.
I like Tobey Maguire because he has his own Spider-Man and he doesn't have a machine to make the spider webs.
My favorite actor is Tom Holland.
I speak without a mouth, and I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
A shadow.
Good guess. I speak without a mouth, and I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
A tree?
Okay, good guess. The answer was an echo. What has a ring but no finger?
A ring box.
Okay. What has a ring but no finger?
A ring stand.
Good guess. The answer is a phone. What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month?
I don't know, spring?
What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month?
I would say the letter R.
Okay. The answer is R.
You should have known that. You should have known that.
I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone uses me. What am I?
Smoke?
The answer was pencil lead.
These past few weeks have been all about football and the Super Bowl, so why not talk about Fritz Pollard, the first African-American football player in the NFL. Fritz Pollard was born on January 27th of 1894 in Chicago, Illinois. His full name was Frederick Douglass Pollard, and he had 7 other siblings, 2 of which were quite famous too. They were Naomi and Leslie Pollard. Naomi was the first African-American to graduate from Northwestern, and Leslie was on the Dartmouth football team. Anyways, Fritz graduated from Brown University in Rhode Island and later served as athletic director of the school's World War I-era Students' Army Training Corporation. During this time, Fritz was playing football. He was considered a pro by 1919. Later, he became the first African-American to play and coach in the NFL. He ended up in the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame for college players. He coached until 1926, when he stopped and became an entrepreneur, until he retired and died on May 11, 1986, due to an illness. Overall, Fritz Pollard was a pretty famous guy who changed the course of history by becoming the first African-American to play and coach for the NFL. Tune in next week for more amazing people like Fritz.
What is leap year?
I think leap year is the year every 4 years. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. I don't know.
So like leap years, every 5 years, in like February, there's another day.
It takes approximately 365.25 days for Earth to orbit around the sun, also known as the solar year. But every 4 years, February has 29 days instead of 28. This is called a leap year. When was the first leap year?
I think leap year started around the 1700s.
I think leap year started in the 1600s.
The first leap year in modern sense was in 1752, when 11 days were lost in September from the adoption of the Gregorian calendar by Britain and her colonies. When is the next leap year?
I think that the next leap year is 2023.
I think it's next year.
Since the last leap year was in 2020, the next one will occur in 2024. What if you're born on February 29th? People born on February 29th are known as leaplings or leapers. Most leaplings or leapers celebrate their birthday on February 28th or March 1st because it's only every 4 years that their actual birthday will occur. It is believed that babies born on February 29th are lucky omens. There's about 4 million leaplings or leapers in the world today.
It's really cool because you get to choose what day. For me, I get to choose if I want it to be on February 28th or March 1st, but I usually choose 28th, so it's more in February because that's when I was actually born. So
it's kind of hard explaining it to people, and I usually celebrate it on March 1st because I wasn't born or alive on the 28th, so I just celebrate it on March 1st. It's kind of just hard to explain it to people. It's weird or something.
Go. My favorite video game is Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
My favorite video game is NBA 2K22.
My favorite game to play is Subway Surfers.
On February 20th, 1963, Charles Barkley was born, later playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, Phoenix Suns, and Houston Rockets, and was named NBA MVP in 1993. On February 21st, 1946, Alan Rickman is born, later playing Severus Snape in the Harry Potter films.
On February 22nd, 1732, George Washington is born, later serving as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army and becoming the first President of the United States.
On February 23rd, 1983, Emily Blunt is born, later playing Evelyn Abbott in the Quiet Place movies and Lily Houghton in the Jungle Cruise.
On February 24th, 1955, Steve Jobs is born, later co-founding Apple and becoming the CEO of the company while releasing devices such as the iPhone and iPad.
On February 25th, 1986, James and Oliver Phelps are born, later playing Fred and George Weasley in the Harry Potter films.
On February 26th, 2016, Fuller House premieres on Netflix, which is a revival of the TV series Fuller House.
In early 1790, Posey would be gifted to Washington by his neighbor Thomas Posey due to an unpaid mortgage. Posey would become the lead chef of Washington's estate. The slave cooked in his previous owner's house where they would start their work at 4 a.m. to 8 p.m., teaching him the complex techniques of the culinary world. George Washington was so fond of him that he would take him and all of his other slaves out of state every 6 months so that they would not be legally freed by a law that stated after 6 months in Pennsylvania, slaves could be freed without their owner's consent. He was so famous and well-talented that he made a memo of what would be $32,282.36 from leftovers from over his years of cooking. However, after cooking for Washington for 11 years, Posey would escape George's slave council and would be one of the only slaves who escaped Washington's slave council.
talk about the history of and some fun facts about chocolate. Chocolate wasn't actually always the sweet treat that it is today. It was originally consumed as a cocoa brewed drink, and it was extremely bitter. Sweetened chocolate came when Spanish invaders came to the land that the drink was made in, and they disliked the taste of it. They added cane sugar or honey to the drink, and after that it became popular throughout all of Spain. The original chocolate bar was later created, being called Eating Chocolate. It used sugar and it made a solid bar. However, it was actually extremely grainy. The chocolate bar's next evolution would be when a Swiss chocolatier named Daniel Peter set out to create the first milk chocolate bar. He struggled in its creation for 8 years, until he found out that all he had to do to fix all the problems he was having was add condensed milk. Nearly 50 years later, Nestle would create the world's first white chocolate in the early 1900s. But what they created, white chocolate, is not even chocolate. It actually lacks cocoa beans and is made out of cocoa butter, which is different, and with vanilla and sugar, which makes it not technically chocolate, but just something that's kind of considered it. Also, in more recent years, it has been found out that chocolate's odor can actually cause the brain to be relaxed by increasing its brain wavelengths, which is an odd fact, but definitely one that kind of helps show why people love chocolate so much and why it fits a sort of coffee shop theme. So that's the history of chocolate and some fun facts along the way.
I guess. 4. 30. 22. 48. Oh my gosh. 92. No, that's not right, is it? 4. 7. 54. 81. 25. 1,000. 12. Oh my gosh.
This one's hard.
I have no idea. 25. No. 22? No.
21.
21.
Close.
21. Okay.
Limit questions.
Okay.
So, ready?
Okay. 4. 30. 24. 32. Ooh. 108. 4. 7. That's gonna be 56 minus 2, 52. 81. 25. 1,000. 12. 24?
No, it's 21.
21.
Thank you for watching this week's show.
See you next week.
Bye, Panthers!